everyone, and welcome to Lying Around Connecticut with Carol and Harry. I am Carol Kearns. My husband Harry Shue is our co-host. Our mission for the show is twofold: to provide information about Connecticut Lions events and to showcase the many different organizations and causes that Lions support locally, regionally, and internationally. Harry?
Good evening and welcome. Please consult our website at www.lions23b.org or your district spirit for more information on coming events.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Lying Around Connecticut with Carol and Harry.
We are back at the Kids Play Family Fun Fair at the Warner Theater and at the museum across the street. What a great time we had, didn't we, Carol?
Outstanding.
On with the show.
En avant. Hi again, everyone. Here are my friends from the Warner Theater. Your name is?
Joanne Wood.
Hi, Joanne.
And I'm Lorraine.
Hi, Lorraine. And what are you guys doing here today?
We're volunteering for Kids Play.
This is a wonderful event. This is their 4th year, I believe.
Yes, I volunteered last year also. It was very fun.
Look who's here.
Oh, we got Mickey Mouse.
We saw Mickey at the Elks Lodge last night. There was a big tribute. Mickey. Hey, Mickey, come on in.
Mickey can't talk.
He can't talk, but I know this. Wait a minute, Harry. Hold this, please. Mickey, I know you can dance.
Didn't know Mickey was such a great dancer. Does pretty well for his age, doesn't he? And the Nancy Marine Theater here is pretty full to capacity. Kids are being encouraged to sit on the floor as long as they stay behind the white line. So it should be an interesting and enjoyable performance here. To the bubble. It's a very dangerous machine here, I'm sure. All right, ready whenever you are. I'm ready. Wow. It worked. One more. Not together. No, we're not going together. I love it. Bubble machine, my favorite. Thank you, Larry.
Do you hear the music? What happened to the music? Wait, maybe. Here it comes. I love this stage. Reminds me of a little girl in school plays and dancing at the dance recitals. Look at all the costumes. Hi. Now, I like this costume. This must be a little tutu. Look at these. Little top. There's a whole treasure chest full of costumes, games, music. I told you I love this one.
Okay, here's the store. Again, one of Carol's favorites. You see, there's a very extensive cereal section. I see baked goods, fresh veggies,
I love the vegetables.
little shopping carts, cash register. So there's all kinds of training that you can get here. When we were at Market 32, Carol loves those little training shopping.
Oh yeah, shopper and training carts. I always say, I think next time I'm going to take one of these little carts. It is just like that. It's adorable. Here's a restaurant here, pizza party, pantry. You come over this way, Harry, and show them the backdrop. Black and white, checkered. I would have loved these things. Look. Hi. Oh, what is that? You're going to clean or cook. Looks like a skillet. What's your name?
You say Cody?
Cody. Cody's having fun in there. Has Cody been to the treehouse yet?
Yes.
Oh, is that cute? I love it.
This little play area here, and we've got a quote from Albert Einstein on the wall here. Play is the highest form of research. And you can be sure he knew what he was talking about. There's the rigamajig, I think it's called. A couple other quotes. Let's move over there. There's Carol ahead of me.
This?
Yeah.
This is the rigamajig. I love it. Can you come out and tell us about some of these things? What have you seen the kids build?
I seen a kid build a car and a house so far.
Wow. What's your name?
RJ Murphy.
R.J. Murphy. Are you related to other Murphys like DJ Murphy, and Darren Murphy, and Gene Murphy, and Leslie Murphy?
No.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for about 3 years now.
It's fun. I think this is our 4th year.
Yep.
Oh, he loves that train, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Don't you wish you had been able to play with the rigamajig when you were a little boy?
Definitely.
It is so cool.
Yeah.
Look at his doctor.
Yep.
I love the train, too. I'm going to go take a ride on the train.
All right.
What were your initials again?
RJ.
RJ. Bye, RJ.
Bye.
I'm CK. Bye. Hey, Chickie. Where are you going today by train?
I don't know. I think I'm going to go up to Vermont.
Up to Vermont. It must be colder up there than down here.
I'm going to do some snowboarding.
Snowboarding. Have you been watching the Olympics?
Yes, I have.
Me too. Very excited.
Would you like to come along?
Sure. Let me hop on the train. I'm on. That's good. Off we go.
More quotes here. It is a happy talent to know how to play. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Everybody knows Ralph Waldo Emerson. And then we've got a child loves his play, not because it's easy, but because it's hard. Benjamin Spock. All right, here we are at the car wash. Kind of reminds me of a song and a movie. At the car wash. Okay, and here we've got the Torrington Fire Department, fire engine. I see some uniforms back in there, so the kids can actually get in here, drive the car, put on some uniforms, and off they go. Do we have a lug wrench anywhere?
What's a lug wrench?
That's a good question, because people today don't change their tires. They call AAA or some other service.
I know I've been called a big lug, but is that any relation to a lug wrench?
A lug nut, for sure.
A lug nut. Yes, I've been called that as well. I love my little cart, though. When it runs, it's fun.
And we know it's clean, because you just came out of the car wash.
Yeah, that's correct. Not a good idea to use in the winter, though. This is a summer vehicle, by the way.
And how do you stay dry when you push this thing through the car wash?
Well, it's tough. I try to use a wetsuit sometimes.
And you can go see Elaine when you're done. She'll fix you up.
That's correct. Elaine's, by the way, the person that cuts my hair. Well,
Very good.
I would recommend this ride for anybody.
There's another quote. Almost all creativity involves purposeful play by Abraham Maslow. Mr. Rogers, play gives children a chance to practice what they are learning. We're now up at the treehouse. Chickie's upstairs. This is great. I wish we could do it more justice. You've got all these big trees. It's 2-story. And then we've got the donors here, as we've seen in the past, levels of donations. Well, I'm sure quite a few names that are familiar to us. There's been great community support for Kids Play. Did anybody tell you two guys look like clowns?
No.
Oh, why? Buster,
How are you?
Buster the Clown, I'm good.
Yes, sir.
Say, how's business, Buster?
Oh, it's great. Fantastic. Yeah. It's a tough crowd, though. I've been telling all my jokes, and no one's laughing.
Well, they're young kids. Got to tell different jokes, I guess.
Okay, so what do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear.
Carol's favorite gummy bear. All right, can you top that one?
Let's see. I can't top that one.
No, I can't. No.
I forgot some of the other jokes you said earlier. I forgot them.
Okay. So why did the bear not finish his dinner? Because he was stuffed.
I'm up top. Look at there. Look at the camera. Hi, camera. Why did the bear spit out the clown? He tasted funny.
Okay, Cecil, you're on.
I do not know any jokes, unfortunately.
You just.
I just wear the eyelashes.
Just look.
I look.
You're just eye candy.
Exactly.
All right.
Why did the clown spit out the bear? Because it made his tummy growl.
They're all good.
Hi, I just saw this sign, My Connecticut Kids. What's your name?
My name is Jennifer.
Jennifer, what's this all about?
So MyConnecticutKids.com is an online resource for parents to find things to do with and for their children all throughout Connecticut. So events, activities, places to go, things to do.
That's fabulous. What are some of the things you recommend for Northwest Connecticut?
Well, of course, Kids Play Museum and the Warner Theater are some of our favorites. The local YMCAs have wonderful programs to offer. There are a lot of camps that are now offering their registrations for their summer and their spring break programs. There's always a lot to be able to find to do.
That's great. How did you get involved with this?
I actually started it when my son was little, and I was looking for things to do with him myself. So I thought other parents must be looking for the same thing, and it's grown from there.
Congratulations. You did a fabulous job.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
And good luck.
Thank you.
Lisa, I saw you earlier, and I know that you're volunteers, you and George. And now I see where you went. What's going on today?
Well, I am a member of the Shades of Northwest Hills. It's a decorative painting club. And we set up a table every year at the kids, at the Family Fun Fair, and help just have little children can choose a wooden cutout and paint it however they wish.
Oh, that's
so and they get to take it home with them.
Hi, Kara.
Hi.
What are you painting there?
A cat.
Do you have a cat at home?
No.
No. Do you want one, Mom? Oh, no.
No.
Do you have a doggie?
Yeah.
Do you? What's your dog's name?
Leia.
What is it?
Leia.
Leo. Well, now he's got a companion. This is the kind of cat Mom wants. Right? How old are you?
9.
9. What grade are you in this year?
4th.
What do you like the best about school?
Art.
Art. Oh, that's good. A budding artist. That's wonderful. Hi, what's your name?
Amalia.
Amalia. That's a beautiful name. Where do you live, Amalia?
I live in 2 places. I live in Harrington and I live in Monroe.
Oh, we live in Harwinton. So where's George, Lisa?
George is home doing our taxes right now.
Well, that's a good place for him. Well, you can play here.
Yes.
This is a great idea.
It's fun. This is the first year I've had a chance to come. Our painting group has done this for the last 3 or 4 years, but this is the first year I've had a chance to come and be a part of it. So.
Right, because we've been here 4 years recording, and I remember remember seeing you.
No. But
welcome. This is
yes, thank you. It's been fun. All these little ones love to get their fingers in the paint, you know.
It's so popular.
Yeah.
Tell George we said hi.
I will for sure. Thank you.
This is Rocky, the Eastern Box Turtle.
Yes.
And he is an ambassador animal for White Memorial Conservation Center.
Very good.
He comes out on the road with us, and he lets kids know that there's a reason we need to protect the natural world, because that's his home.
Very nice. Well, Harry and I are members of the Litchfield Hills Audubon Society.
Oh, wonderful
and
organization.
We collaborate with White Memorial.
Absolutely. You probably come to Family Nature Day.
Yes, we do.
And I've been to a couple of your meetings.
Yes. Gone to Duck Day. Is Gary, no, what is his name? Jeff Greenwood.
Jeff Greenwood has retired, but we see him often.
Very good.
We have Carrie Schved there now, who's doing incredible.
What's his name?
The new education director is Carrie Schved, and it's a woman, young mom, and she's doing incredible programs.
We have to meet her. I want you to remember my name, Carol
Hey,
Kearns.
Carol
Years
Kearns.
ago, I taught at Litchfield High School.
Oh, wow.
And every
Nerves
year,
of steel.
I took my students to White Memorial.
Oh, fabulous.
And Jeff Greenwood, he always led a tour.
Yes.
Great.
He's brilliant. He's a really great naturalist.
Beard.
Oh, yes.
Got that
He's got that beard, and he is still involved in nature in his own way, and he comes, visits us. He helps us out sometimes, pitch hits. We have a lot of field trips that come in. Sometimes we need helping hands, and he's happy to come in if he's not gallivanting around with his wife.
Great. Well, Harry is going to tell you about our big Audubon banquet this year.
Yes, you must come to our Litchfield Hills Audubon Society annual banquet on June 4th, Monday, June 4th. Our special guest is David Yarnold.
Who's David Yarnold?
He is the national president of the National Audubon.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
$26. There should be something in the paper. Public's
Yeah,
invited.
oh, yeah,
So
Litchfield
please
County
do.
Times.
It's on a Monday night.
Thank you for
And it's
letting
up
us
at,
know.
Chatterley's,
Okay.
right here in Torrington.
Wonderful.
Please come.
Thank you. Absolutely.
And bring
Rocky.
Bring Rocky, too.
Rocky likes a good bowl of mealworms and a couple of strawberries for dessert.
We might be able to do the strawberries. I'm not sure about the mealworms.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Good to meet you both.
Hi, and what's your name?
Leo Martinini.
Leo Martinini.
Yes.
You know, we looked over here at you and I said, I know that man. Harry said, you interviewed him and you told him he looks like Hercule Poirot, and you still do.
Yes, you told me.
Do you remember
when
that?
we volunteered down here at the Warner.
At the Warner, I'm a volunteer also.
Yep. Yes.
So how's it going today? All
It's
these
going great. It's going great. The kids are great. They're having lots of fun.
It's wonderful.
Yep.
Now, what's your first name again?
Leo.
Leo.
Yes.
Has anyone called you Hercule lately?
Just you. Last time I saw you. Yeah.
I still think it. Well, it's so good to see you here volunteering.
I enjoy volunteering, helping out. Yep. These guys are, look at that. He's less than a year old. He's like a year old and he's doing it. It's great.
It's a wonderful thing. Across the street at Kids Play, they have one of these set up and they call it the Rigamajig.
That's what this is.
Isn't that cool? A Rigamajig.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah, that's the company that does this. Yep.
Great. Well, thank you, Leo, a.k.a.
welcome.
a.k.a. Hercule Poirot.
That's it. Take care.
Volunteers needed. Here we are, Ken Mers.
Needed. Correct.
You're the, what's your official title?
I'm
Ken?
the president of the Children's Museum.
This is a wonderful event. Congratulations.
Thank you. We're really happy with the turnout and the different programs this year. We really appreciate the fact that Good Works Insurance has stepped up, and they're the primary sponsor.
Very good.
And we have an interesting relationship with them. So if somebody has any interest in their product, they've agreed to share things with us. So we're excited about that relationship.
Okay, great. The new facility over there is beautiful. There's just all kinds of stuff for the kids to do.
We're absolutely thrilled with the progress being made, and we're pleased with the progress.
Great. Well, this is a wonderful addition to downtown Torrington. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I know you're used to hearing me say, welcome to Lying Around Connecticut with Carol and Harry. Well, today I'm going to introduce someone new. Welcome to Lying Around Connecticut with Carol and Gary.
Glad to be here.
I'm glad you're here too. What's your last name, Chickie?
Cicognani.
Cicognani. His friends call him Chick, and his girlfriends, lady friends, call him Chickie, right, Chickie?
That's correct. Just don't tell my wife Nancy that.
She won't see this, I don't think.
Okay. I feel better already.
Okay, let me stand over here now. A little while ago, we went over to Kids Play. What was your favorite part?
Kids Play. Oh, I like the
Treehouse.
The treehouse was my favorite. In fact, if the truth were to be known, I'm going home this afternoon. I'm going to start to build a treehouse, and you're welcome to come over and help.
You're sure it won't be a snow fort? You have a lot of snow.
I have about 8 inches of snow. Well, if I built a snow fort, it would melt most likely. I figure with a tree house, well, it'll last forever.
You're absolutely right.
Is that a good idea?
It's a wonderful idea. So
glad you said that.
Invite us over.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Woo!
That's what you're not supposed to do.
Well, these things happen all the time.
Well, I'll invite everybody to come over and see my tree fort when it's done.
Okay.
And we can sit down and have tea and crumpets.
Exactly.
Whatever they are.
Well, Gary is visiting with us today, and when he's our visitor, I will be saying to you, hello, everyone, and welcome to Lying Around Connecticut with Carol and
Gary.
That's it.
It's a pleasure to visit the two of you. And you do a great job, by the way.
Thank you very much, Gary Cicognani.
You said that quite correctly, by the way.
Thank you very much. Bye, Chickie.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, here we are with Gary again, and
Elaine Murphy.
And Gary is your favorite client.
He is.
Well, anyway, what are we doing?
I did not know that, Elaine.
Yeah.
That's what she told us.
Well, you made my day. I'm going to go home and tell my wife Nancy that. Say there.
We go way back. Way, way back.
Well, you always do a great job. His hair always looks good. So
I'll take a little credit for that.
yeah, of course. You deserve all the credit in the world. Of course you do. So our favorite Charlotte Hungerford Hospital friend, your name is?
I'm Tim Labouthier.
Okay, what do we have here, Tim?
Nice to this too. Well, today we're talking about sugar shock. So we are reminding the public about how much sugar we all get in our daily food intake, and also what some of the different items that we have here actually have. So it's important that we actually make sure people realize the amount of sugar that they eat every day.
Now, is this in conjunction with a diabetes awareness type thing too? Because I know you guys are.
We do that too. Yeah. This is actually part of our efforts to get the community out about childhood obesity, because it's the kids' fair today. So it's important, and it's all So we do that, but we take this on the road. We take it to corporations, health fairs. We do the Torrington Health Fair. So this message about sugar really is from the youngest to the oldest, and everybody in between. Yeah.
One of our, as you know, one of our initiatives this year for Lions is diabetes, both,
right.
Adult and childhood diabetes, because let's face it, childhood diabetes is becoming more and more prevalent.
Exactly, and it's because of all the sugar that we're all doing. So that certainly is something that we're trying to make sure people are aware.
Well, I'm going to be district governor come July 1st, and that's the date that we're really going to start to roll out our new diabetes initiative.
Sounds
So
good.
I may be
We're
coming to
looking
you
forward to it. Anything we can do, it's important.
I know you're working on that. Wise working on that. We're working on that. So I think pooling our resources and our talents, and I think we can
it should be good. Yeah, definitely. It's a huge problem, and it's something that we're all kind of focused on. I'm glad that the Lions have focused on this. They do so much more than just with eyesight. So it's nice to do that.
We've been supporting the Diabetes Center for years.
For a long
this
time.
This is a Lions Clubs International official effort. So
excellent.
It's going to get a lot more attention.
All right, we'll look forward to it.
Great, Tim. Thank you.
Thanks for doing that. Take care.
This looked very interesting. You were having a lot of fun with that young man.
I was having a blast showing him the different food groups.
Okay, what's your name and what are you representing?
I'm Carla Angevine. I'm a registered dietitian nutritionist, and I'm actually representing Fit Together, which is a community collaboration of eating well and moving more in the community.
Okay. And this is geared at children?
Children, 5210 is the message that we're giving. So 5 fruits and vegetables a day, 2 hours of screen time maximum, 1 hour of physical activity, and 0 sugary sweetened beverages.
0 sugary sweets. That's good. Yeah, water, right?
Water.
And how are the kids receiving your message?
Oh, well, they love doing the game. So
Yeah, tell me how that works.
So they get to spin the wheel, and then we ask different questions depending on what it lands on. And so it's a fun educational tool.
Okay. Do they get a little prize?
Prize, yeah. They get fun. We have fun coloring books. Yeah. We have a stress relief fruits, and then we have a fun bracelet that also has a healthy message on it. So, yeah.
Great. Sounds like a lot of fun. Thanks. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So lots of organizations here. You see the fire truck out in the back here. We got Camp Mo, Booker Memorial. All kinds of different activities for the kids. Another Brooker Memorial. Social services. Let's come over here. Let's make your smile amazing. Dr. Monroe's Dental Center. Got the Warner Theater table back here. And as you can see, very good attendance all day here today.
Hello again, everyone. We had a wonderful time here today at Kids Play and the Warner Theater, Harry.
It turned out to be a beautiful day, both inside and outside, after that very early morning snow. And the attendance here, I think, was just great, better than I would have expected on this day. But that's going to do it for this episode of Lying Around Connecticut with Carol and Harry. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
We hope you enjoyed our show this evening. Tune in next week for another Lying Around Connecticut with Carol and Harry. Good night.
Bye-bye.